Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Starscape guide. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So in this video, I will practically teach you how to be more knowledgeable of the game, and some of the different play types. Uh, I'll talk about that more into the video. So yeah, this is just like the basics, practically. I might get into some of the medium stuff, uh, if I'm bored. But, so you spawn, if this is your first time playing, or you die, you spawn in one of these tubes. These are cloning bays, and you are able to customize your character, and you can do that. So what you're gonna wanna do is, exit here. Then you are currently in the upper level of the Citadel. M is for the map. There's hundreds, maybe even thousands of different galaxies, kinda, that you can go to. As you can see, there's a ton. All of these dots are galaxies or systems you can go to. So you are in the core, the Citadel. Oh yeah, by the way, N is for the solar system map. You can hold Z. Oh, I'm not in the ship. But when you're in a ship, you can hold Z to launch probes and that stuff. Which then you'll want to go to your system map, and you can guide the probe with your mouse. I'll show you in a bit. But this is the station terminal. You can deposit stuff that's in your inventory, like this. You can store all. I don't think you have anything in your inventory to start with. So you can go down here. I still don't know what this game mode is, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. Unless you want a challenge, maybe. So you spawn there in the Clonian Bay. You have the observatory, just to see the outside area first. The transfer terminal, which allows you to go to different servers. The medical facility, which when you go in there, you can heal up if you got injured. And then the marketplace. If you come to the Citadel a lot, the marketplace will probably be your main area. Because here, market terminal, you can select marketplace and buy items. Then there's so much stuff here that you can buy, like advanced drone core, space mines. There's a ton. As you can see, all of this. There's also another thing. You can go to your inventory and storage, or you can sell stuff directly from here. Or you can go to sell items, and then do it from here. So this might be your main area, depending on how you play. You can press I for your inventory. You can see Stardust and coins. Here. I'll call it credits. Credits is the currency, and Stardust is like you can buy it with Robux, but you also get a daily reward, which you can go to what's it called? Where? You can go down to here. Nope, here. Here, okay. This book icon to go to the item directory. This has every single thing in the game, and you can click on it and see everything about it. So I could just scroll down to some random thing like this, and it says all this stuff, like about it, the description, like this is a pistol, and it says a bunch of stuff about it. You can also select these to see like certain types, like blueprints, components, cosmetics, deployables, all that stuff, which is pretty cool. I didn't even know fireworks were a thing. But then Action. This this weird sword thing is your combat activity. It will start you off in the ships destroyed, which means it shows you like people you killed, and then you can go to ships lost. As you can see, I've lost a lot, but yeah, this is where you can see when you died, and where you died, and who you died to, which is pretty cool. So then, I think oh yeah, here's the economic activity. People can order stuff directly from you. I think that actually got removed, I'm not sure. Then you can go to transaction history, which shows you everything you've bought, ever. So you can use that to like save money if you want. This is like your missions. You can see what missions you have. This is skills. Over time doing missions and stuff, you can upgrade them. This is your skill points. You have combat skill points, industrial skill points, I think, commerce skill points, and exploration skill points. You have research that's not in the game yet. Career. I'll talk about this in a minute because that involves like the factions and stuff, kind of, the in-game ones. This is the shop. You can buy stuff with Robux or Stardust. Yeah, it's just Stardust. But you can buy Stardust with Robux. So you can go here. You can buy packs and stuff, and they're just cosmetics. They don't really do anything. But you can see the cosmetics here. You can see Starliners. I think those. I don't know actually. I think that's like ships. Cyber mods outfits. None of those are in the game yet. You can go to settings here, game settings, and like look at all this. You can see you can change your settings practically. So that is yeah. That is the guide of like the menu thing. Okay, so you're in the Citadel still probably. You see elevators here. Lower level in the docking bays, and then another lower level. So I'll show you the lower level first. So you go into one of the elevators, it teleports you down. And then you have manufacturing where you can build ships and other stuff. Refinery where you can refine ores. And Corsac field office, as well as a repair bay. Corsac field office is where you get missions. I won't show those now because they can take a while. Upper level is where how you go back to where you just were. Then the docking bays. The docking bays is where you'll get your ships. There's 4 docking bays. Also, this is a bounty terminal. You can see bounties from people. This person has a $1 million bounty. So this is the top 100. You can see bounties placed on you and placed by you as well. So you go through these doors to get to this area. You'll start out with the Stratos, the starter ship. You can't customize it all. Oh wait, I forgot to do something. So when you go down to this level, you can see these TVs that just tells you about some of the stuff going on. Then you can see the embassies. Kavani Embassy. You can join like a faction thing here. It's for free. And I think you get some cool skins and stuff. Fulcarian. Foralcan Embassy. That one always gets me. Trade Union Office. You can't. This isn't really a faction, but it's just there. Then you have the Lucentian Embassy. This is the one I'm in. So you go here to get in. Then you can also resign if you want to, or apply for a promotion. says, here's the details on your, yeah. So then you have all this here. And then you have this guy. I don't really know. You can turn in items to increase your standing. So that's all those things, the factions, kinda. So I'm going in Docking Bay 3. You can go in any of them. There's 4 on the Citadel. So you can get a ship. You start out with the Stratos. This is the beginner ship, everyone has it. By joining factions, you get these cool skins. So yeah, you can press C on it to edit it, and you can also press F to get in. So like the Stratos, this is a small ship, but it's also quite fast. So over time you'll want to get better ships. So you can go to M and press, and you see all these systems. If you click on one, the yellow shows you where you are, like this yellow circle. You hover over it and it has blue. So see Aegis, I think, maybe, I don't know. You can warp here. So you see all these lines here. Those are available warps, which means you can go from here to here, like this. It takes a second and it changes games. Yeah, by the way, all of the systems are separate games. Kinda. It's the same game, but it's just another part of the game. That sends you to a complete different server. So, it probably took a long time to make this game. It's also been out for a while. So, this is just guard. You can go to any of them. So, it takes a second to load in. So, then you can come over here. Once you finally get in, you will see all this stuff. Like this, if you go to guard, this is what you'll see immediately. An asteroid field. If you didn't know, you can hold click to shoot on practically all the things. You do have a cooldown, but you can shoot the rocks and eventually you'll get stuff that flies out of them, smaller rocks that you can pick up. There's, let me see, Coralite, Renkite, Vexium, the rarest ore in the game, Red Nakor, or Nakor, just normal Nakor, Axnit, and there's some other stuff. But you can check it in the thing. So now that I went here, I have other warps like this one. Not this one. This one. You can go there. You warp. Boom. I'm not going to. But if you hold Z, you can do a system scan. Then you go to N, and then with the mouse, it guides your probe, which is basically a camera. Here you can see planets remaining. So if you go here, you can scan a planet like this, or over here. And then you also see below that anomalies remaining. Those are like wormholes and stuff. I wouldn't recommend going into it unless you have a pretty good ship. So then you can abandon probe when you've scanned everything. And now you have information on everything. So now that I'm here, I can warp to Ibis or Nadvel or Anar or Aegis, or you can warp pretty much everywhere. But it has to be, this line has to be connected to like this line to warp there. So you might get it. I'll show you like the security status. The green is like core systems and capitals. So these are secure systems. The ones in blue are secure. The ones in red are unsecure. The ones in orange are contested, which means there's people from multiple sides there. And the pinkish purple ones means it's a wild system. If you die in a wild system, you permanently lose your ship, so be very careful. This is the syndicate where all the pirates are. This place is dangerous. So this is the Lucentian Federation. There's like areas. So this area is the core, the inner core. This is Lucentian Federation. This is the Cavani Mandate. This is the Foralkin. Okay, by the way, comment how you pronounce it in the Star Empire. And then Harvest, like this, Passage, Empyrean Highlands, these are all like regions. So most of this is contested, and most of this isn't. But a lot in here is as well. So then you have the trade union area. That is right here. This place is always friendly. I actually have an apartment in the game here at this system. Go visit if you want. Tower E, floor 18 on the right if you want. You can't really get in unless I'm online, but that's fine. You can still go see my house. Yeah, so you have a bunch of different types of systems. Also, I'll link to the official server for it, my fan club server, and the Lucentian Federation server that I own. So, yeah, now that you know the basics, I'll show you what happens when you like go to a unsecure system. It has like a lot of people. Actually, no, that's gonna take a while to find one. So, you can go to secure systems. Well, you can go to all the systems, but you have to be careful in contested ones and unsecure ones. Secure ones and the core ones, PvP is disabled and you're completely safe. The unsecure ones, if you die, you don't permanently lose your ship, but people can take all your stuff when you die. And but your ship takes a little bit to repair. The contested is the same, but if you die in a wild system, your ship is permanently gone. And it's kind of hard to get back to most of them out here. So you probably lose your stuff. So all the green dots here are core systems. By the way, if you want to do hauling, I'm not going to get into that in this episode. You can do, this is like the best place, Lero to Rone. Yeah, I've gotten like 500,000 total from that in my entire time. This is a frontline battle. It's like taking control to push the front line. The front line is these striped lines. You can expand the front line, I think, like to the ones that don't say permanent on it. Like this, all of these are strongholds. But if you go like out here, like the secure ones are permanent, as well as the core systems. So the Lucentian Federation on this side can completely take most of the Cavani Mandate and the Foralkin area. If it has this over, that means there's multiple players from different sides battling there. If you don't have a good ship, it's not recommended to go there. And if you do, put all your loot away. because you might die, and you probably don't want to lose your loot. So, that's the basics of the game. I'll link the wiki in the description. But you can go anywhere. Also, up here, you can see star coloring, which shows you the spectral class. I actually have no clue what this means. It's confusing. You can also change to spice color. Spice hauling is very profitable. And then visited systems. The ones that are like neon and lit up, like over here and stuff, are what systems you've visited. And yeah, so I haven't visited any of these. You can also, if you want, if you're a daredevil, you can go through wormholes, which will take you somewhere into a wild system or a secure system. Actually, it takes you anywhere, but you can scan for where it will take you, which is pretty cool. So I'll go to an area with a wormhole and show you how to use it. So I actually don't know where one is. So I'll try here. So you can warp there, and then you can launch a system. I already showed you that, but then when you do that, that means you can like discover anomalies. Those are like battlefields, drone factories, which is DH. Don't go to those. You're probably gonna die, especially if it's in a wild system. So I'm gonna go over here and see if I can find a wormhole. Wormholes can take you to really good areas. You can get like the rarest ores here in wild systems. So once I'm here, I can hold Z to launch a system scan. Once I do that, I press N to go here. See, there's an anomaly. So you'll hear this little beeping, and your probe will also have a timer, which once that timer runs out, you lose the probe, and you have to wait like 20 seconds to do another one. So this beeping tells you how close you are to an anomaly, and it also changes colors when you get closer. So personally, I go around the outsides first, and then more into the inside, like this. So normally it's blue, but when you get close to an anomaly, it changes, yeah, like this, from to green to yellow to red. Like that AT is like a mining one, I think. So then you can scan the things, or you can just abandon it. There can be multiple anomalies. To warp to anomalies, like interplanetal ones, you see these circles, and those are different planets with different stuff at them normally. The red ones with like a target looking thing are anomalies. You can warp to those. Sometimes they have like pirates at them though. WH is a wormhole. DH is the drone factories where you'll probably die. SP is spice platforms. That's like really good to find because they're very profitable. It's practically free money. And ATALAN are all mining ones. There might be more. Then you also have other things. See, this is like a mining one. So I don't have my miner, but you can see superior ores and pristine ores, which are way better because they give you more loot when you refine them. I don't think this has any pristine ores in this system. That is completely fine. If you don't find it, it's fine. So, here, I'll show you how warping to another planet is. So you see one of those circles over there. Then you press F on it. then it charges up a little to warp, and then it warps you there. At the bottom you can see like warping to target, and it shows you the time of how long it'll take to get there. And it can get pretty long to get there, like 30 seconds, even a minute sometimes. This is another system that you can go, the station that you can go into. You can press X to immediately stop your ship. Then, if you're in a Stratos or a small ship, you can press E to go down, so you can get on the ground. And then press space to get out. By the way, V is for first person, but not all ships have it. So these are all like different stations. So you see manufacturing and observatory in this one. Manufacturing, you have to get certain items, and then you can build better items. So this is the ship docking terminal. I already showed you that when I spawned the Stratos. Over time, you can get better stuff like a miner, like the Marlin. I think that's the beginner miner that you can buy or make. I personally do hauling and mining. So I have the Astera, which is a hauler. It's huge. Actually, no, not really. But it's pretty big. That's it. It doesn't have a first person. There's also the Ozark, which is my miner I just got today. It's pretty expensive. So you have turrets on the top. Like the two turrets on the sides are miners. And then the one in the middle is I don't know the name, but it retracts ores into your ship, so you collect them. There's probably a few hundred turrets that you can switch from, and you can customize your ship a ton. These are like little screens that are like in-game advertisements, not for Robux or anything. So I'll show you mining, miner. This is the Ozark, pretty good. This does have a first person. Press V to change camera mode, like into first person. This is the first person on the Ozark. It looks pretty nice. I wouldn't recommend it if you get sick easily. So now that I'm here, I can go over to one of the ores, and I can hold and click on it. So miners look like this when you're about to start mining something. It has to be on an ore though, so you can do this. It's yellow then green, then the actual mining beam. And see how fast it does that? And then with the tractor beam thing, you can lock onto the ores and it automatically pulls it in for you. You also have cannons, which are for defense mainly, and offense. But you can also shoot most of them at ores as well, and it will do it. So over time, you can sit here and you'll get more ores. Also, if you want to AFK mine stuff, you probably need precision miners, because those hardly ever get like the rocks fly out. It's just these are normal miners, but some does fly out. A lot more than precision ones. But yeah, so that's basically it for the beginner guide. I probably wasted your time. Sorry if I did. Have a good night. It's like, let's see. It's 1:39 a.m. for me, so yeah. Might be daytime for you. But yeah. That's the guide for Starscape, beginner's guide, not the best. I'll also link the wiki and stuff. So, that probably is more information. And there's also a lot more things in it that you can do. But this game isn't too beginner friendly, but that's fine. There's a tutorial at the start also. So yeah. that was it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want. It's nice to have people subscribe because, well, yeah, it helps. Turn on notifications if you want. You don't have to. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for my mic being quiet. I'll link all the links in the description as well. So yeah, bye!